I got a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder about 4 years ago. And when I was diagnosed, I went off onto the internet, as I always do, to discover what it was about. And I discovered a therapy called DBT, dialectical behavioural therapy. And I went and asked my Mr. Psychiatrist if I could have this therapy, and he said, nope, we don't do that. So I started writing letters because I discovered there wasn't a lot going on for people with borderline personality disorder within my trust, and nationally quite a lot as well. So I rang Professor Tim Kendall eventually, and he invited me to join the PD strategy team.
It makes a huge difference. I can't underestimate how important it is to have somebody who knows what it's like to suffer with these sorts of difficulties, with these sorts of problems, who can then, with skill, with great aplomb, with enthusiasm, then inspire a whole set of community teams. It's a fantastic job.
Some of the ideas I've come up with have been put into place. So we've run education groups for staff, raising awareness, because quite a lot of stigma goes along with BPD. I've run DBT skills for staff, and I've written personally a 27-week course for people with a diagnosis of borderline personality disorder.
I've learned a huge amount more from talking to Sue or following Sue on Twitter than I have from kind of reading any documents or talking to any of our staff.
We've heard a lot of people saying how inspirational they find Sue. The things that Sue can say in the group are slightly different to the things that myself and Nick as psychologists can say. She can challenge people in a very compassionate and fair and kind way, but say some very difficult things that are hard for psychologists to say, because it can feel a bit like, well, what do they really know? What do they really understand of what we're going through?